Alright folks, hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. My name is Leader Greb. This is something of a little update video. Several things I want to talk about. Things pertaining to my channel, pertaining to things going on. Well, first of all, I'll explain why I'm here and where I am. This is the seed PoopSack. Yeah, my friends and I have the most mature sense of humor ever. So we figured we'd type in the goofiest seed names we could think of and see what we got. And so I tried PoopSack, and turns out it's Giant Ravine, but a bit easier. You've got this island, significantly bigger than Giant Ravine, with one tree, and at night more baddies spawn, which is harder, but also you've got different animals spawning if you put down torches. In Giant Ravine, you very rarely get animals. In fact, I have yet to see an animal in Giant Ravine. And if I missed one, you should point it out to me, because I'm in desperate need of some meat in Giant Ravine. Basically, once you go down into Giant Ravine, you've got yourself something of, or not Giant Ravine, once you go down in here, now there are several ways to do this. There's another exit I found that is a lot better than this. That's not the way I want to go. There it is, right here. And I've lit this all up, but there are several different ways to get in here on the island. But here you have an enormous ravine to work with, tons of stuff and supplies, tons of caves and outbranchings and such, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to issue the PoopSack challenge, and if you do a good job, if it's a good video, I'll talk about it on my channel. I'll highlight you and spotlight you. A lot of people have been asking for that, so this is my way of saying, you know what, if you want me to spotlight you, prove yourself to the audience by making a set of videos like this, by making an entertaining set of videos with high quality that I will enjoy. Or it doesn't have to particularly be me, but if the videos are good, I'll spotlight them. That's what I have to say, basically. Another thing, what was probably the most important thing I wanted to talk about, what a silly you. What are you doing? Look at that. How did he get up there? Alright, basically, the most important part I wanted to talk about was Child's Play. I recently got into contact with Child's Play, a gamer charity based in Seattle, I believe, that works to send consoles and games to various hospitals, among other things. And I contacted them because they had sort of like a thing on their website about people who wanted to write articles and such about Child's Play to sort of raise awareness about it. And I write for my school newspaper. I have certain articles put out online. I'll probably link that in the description. So I said, hey, I'd gladly do it. I mean, I do stuff like this all the time. I talk about games all the time, so why not? And they responded, and I also just dropped by and mentioned that I had a YouTube audience, and they said, you know, well, you wouldn't be the first, but if you want to, you can have a fundraising event via your YouTube channel. And I thought that would be the coolest idea ever, but I'm sort of short on ideas. My original idea would be, or was, to set up a server and have people who donate come onto this server so they could help me build a map. Now, the map would be a war map, or several war maps even, on which players would compete later, and we'd have two teams going against each other or something of the sort. And I'd try to invite more prominent YouTubers on to play with me, and stuff like that. However, I don't know how viable that is and how much you guys would want to watch that, or whether or not my audience is simply of the fundraising, money-donating age, because while YouTube demographics do give me sort of an age range of my audience, I know from personal experience that I did not write my real age when I joined YouTube, because I didn't think I would be allowed to join under my actual age. Turns out I was wrong, but what does it matter now? And so I don't have complete faith in the YouTube statistics that are given to me. Whoops. Whatever. So basically, what I'd want to do is I'd want to have you guys give your suggestions on what you'd want as a fundraising event, or whether or not you'd be willing to help me fundraise and whether or not you would be willing and or able to donate actual money. None of this money goes to me. 100% of it, if all goes well, will be going to Child's Play. And if all goes well, I mean, unless I need money to host a server or something like that. But I don't think I'll have to. I don't think I'll need money for that. But I'm still working all that out. So, other than that, what would your suggestions be for something like this? What kind of, if you were setting up a fundraiser, what would you do? What kind of fundraiser would you have? I could do marathons, playing a certain map, but I feel like having a competitive tournament of sorts would be the more interesting thing, and people who I would invite if I was able to would be people like CoStar, X, the Yogscast, although I don't think they do stuff like that. They do events like this. I don't think they do birthday parties. Maybe the guys from CubeTubers, less well known, but still a YouTube presence, or a Minecraft presence. Other prominent Let's Players, maybe some guys from Realm. Vex would be an interesting person. He's the guy who makes the super hostile maps. He would be an interesting person to have along to help build some war maps. Because I'm pretty sure he knows his gameplay A to Z's. But, yeah, so basically give me your suggestions. And the reason I ask about the viewers and whether or not you would be donation worthy is because I'm also kind of concerned about my viewer count. I guess it's my dependence on statistics that kind of screwed me over recently, because I've been looking a lot at my own YouTube statistics, and some of the numbers haven't been what I want them to be. And whoa, that's kind of creepy, but pretty cool. Swamp Island. I didn't know this existed, actually. I tried PoopSack and I never decided to look out further, but I guess this is a small archipelago on which you can find a expanding swamp biome, and I'm not even going to go in that direction. So basically, yeah, I've been kind of concerned. I feel like a lot of people have been unsubscribing, and it kind of naturally leads me to think maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But do tell me what you'd be interested in seeing, whether or not you would be willing to contribute in some way or another. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave your suggestions. They would be very, very, very much appreciated, because while writing an article alone is a fantastic thing, and I'll be doing that definitely, being able to fundraise with another group of gamers as a community effort would be significantly more fun. So thank you very much for watching. Do try out the PoopSack challenge, and completely forget that there's this out here. It may be because I'm playing the 1.9 pre-release that sort of spawned there, and those are new chunks. Because in creative, I've just been flown around here, and that's it. So play in 1.8 and tell me what you find or what you don't find. And so thank you very much for watching. Play the PoopSack challenge. Try some other stuff. Do give me your suggestions, and have a nice day.